Well, hello everybody. How is everybody doing? Y'all, did y'all get good sleep last night? And how was y'all day? Did y'all have a good day today? Well, honey, y'all know it's important for us to get our sleep so we can wake up and defeat and meet the challenges of the day, honey. Remember what I told y'all my story, what happened to me? If I had not had the proper rest and sleep, I probably would have been cranky and it probably would have been a terrible day. So those of you that didn't watch the video yet, go back and watch the other upload. And as I was telling you about my day, and so that's why I say it's important to have good sleep. So when things like that happen in your day, you will be ready. Well, y'all, before we get into what we're getting into, let me tell you what I'm drinking. Y'all, tonight I have come to the garden with another drink. I tried something different. It's a pomegranate with orange. And then I put a little drop of cinnamon essential oil. Yes, honey, it comes in cinnamon. Y'all see that? I try to be fancy, put me a little orange slice on the glass. Let me taste it, y'all. Mmm. Y'all, that is pomegranate and orange with a drop of cinnamon essential oil. Yeah, y'all see that? Get into that, y'all. Get with it. Yes, honey. Pomegranate and orange. I remember when we were young, we used to get those pomegranates. We would pick the little seed, the little pomegranate fruit out the seed, like seeds, like, right? Honey, I put them inside that juicer, and the juicer just did its business. Mm-hmm. This is so good, y'all. I think I can bottle this up and sell it. This is so good. Yes, it is. Well, y'all, let's talk about what I came into the garden to talk about. I've been doing some thinking. I know y'all say, oh Lord. Yes, I've been doing some thinking, y'all. And what I was thinking about is, the holidays are upon us, and we got some things that's going on in our lives, and we are doing the social distancing thing, so we can't really have people over to the house like we would normally like to have, and the gatherings or whatever. But some people are still, having gatherings and small gatherings or whatever. Well, what I want to talk about is family tonight. Since it is the holiday season and 'tis the season to spend time with our families, I thought about sometimes, we have Bobo and we have Craig and we have Junebug and everybody in our family, and everybody just don't get along all the time, right? Everybody don't click. Everybody don't mesh well together. Even though we're blood, even though we're family, sometimes when people get together in the family, sometimes it's drama. So I just came into the garden for a quick minute, y'all, to encourage us. Those folks in our family, because see, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. So those folks in our family that constantly cause problems and bring drama around us, how about we start not inviting them to the gatherings? I know somebody say, it's family, you can't do that. Sometimes I feel that the Lord is trying to free us from people, but we're so busy trying to rehabilitate people and hold them into our lives that we don't give the Lord a chance to do the work that he needs to do in their lives. Because we're so busy trying to fix the problem, fix them. We're trying to be the peacemaker. Yes, the book says to follow peace with all men. Holiness without no man shall see the Lord. I understand that. But there are some times, and there are some people, friends, but family members, whomever, in our lives that the Lord is trying to do a work on them, but we're in the way. So sometimes we got to get out the way and let the Lord work on them. Yeah, it hurts. Yes, it's hard, but we have to do it, y'all. Sometimes tough love is the best love, especially when it's coming down to our troubled family members. Okay, we can't help everybody. I want to encourage you, stop trying to make everybody be you, because you're kind, because you're sensitive, because you're caring, because you're considerate. You're expecting that out of everybody else, but honey, everybody is not like you. Everybody don't have your personality. Everybody's not looking out for people like you do. So it's time for us to realize that everybody's just not like us. Everybody just don't have a merry heart. Everybody just not upbeat and happy. Some people like to be depressed. Some people like to walk around and feel like gloom and doom. You don't have to have them in your presence. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all. let's go to the book, right? In the book, there was a son. He went to his father and he's like, Dad, I want my stuff now. It was customary back in the days of old that the oldest son, when the father passed away, he would divide up his goods. He would give the oldest, and the oldest son was first in line for the inheritance, then the younger son. Well, he went to him. He was all out of order, y'all. I want my stuff now. I want to go live my life. You try to keep me here. You lived your life. You don't want me to live your life. Can I just paraphrase a little bit? So he went to his dad and said, I want what's mine. Give me mine now. In other words, really he was saying, I wish you was dead. Because an inheritance, you're not entitled to an inheritance until somebody dies and leave it to you. But he's like, I want mine now. I don't want to wait for you to die. I want it now. I want to go live my life. So you know what? Y'all, the father, he didn't argue with him. The book didn't say nothing about them going back and forth and he sending him to his room and putting, no, know what he did? He broke him off. He broke him off his inheritance and said, son, I'm sure he probably has a good father. He probably gave him the talk, you're not ready yet. You're not old enough. You're not responsible. You might need to wait a little bit. But if this is what you want to do, here you go. The prodigal son took the money, took his inheritance, he skipped on up the road. He spent it on partying and wild women and all kinds of stuff. Honey, he had all kinds of friends around him as long as he had some dollars and some coins. But honey, when the money ran out, the friends ran out too. He went around looking for jobs, looking for work to do. Now, this was a young man that was at home, didn't have to worry about working, just work out in the field, help out around the house, help out with the animals. That's all you had to do, and then just live your life. Everything is taken care of. Everything is taken care of for you. You don't have to worry about nothing. He couldn't wait. Honey, one day the young man went and got him a job, y'all. He got a job. He went to a farmer. He said, Mr. Farmer, I'm hungry, and can you spare some bread? The farmer was like, well, you know what? I'll pay you if you slop my hogs. Y'all know what hog slop look like, right? Well, he was in the pig pen, in the pigsty, slopping the hogs, and he was looking at that slop. And he was like, I want to eat this so bad. I want to, man, I can't. At that moment, his eyes were open. He said, wait a minute, I had it better at my daddy's house. Why did I leave anyway? I'm so stupid. I should have had a V8. What was wrong with me? So what he did was he said, this is what I'm going to do. He started rehearsing. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to my father and I'm going to say, Father, I'm sorry. I sinned against you. I sinned against God. He said, if you would just let me just be a servant in your house, I don't even have to come back as an heir because I already spent and squandered all my money off on partying and wild women and all kinds of things. So I'll just come back as a servant. Honey, if you read a little further in the book said the father was outside and all of a sudden he seen the son coming far off. He saw him coming and he went and hugged him and kissed him and went and got a good robe and went and got a good ring and put on him and restored him back to his place because he had to allow him to leave so he left ugly, honey, but he came back right. Sometimes you have to allow people to stay away long enough to let the Most High deal with them so that maybe they have to fall and roll around in the pig slop. Maybe they have to hang out with the wrong people and find out that them people that they hanging with, you've been trying to tell them it's not their friend. Sometimes you just got to let things happen. You got to sit back and let things happen. Okay, that didn't convince you? Well, I got another story in the book for you. Remember when God made Adam and Eve, he put them in the garden and he told Adam, just take care of this. Name everything. Keep it clean. Keep it up. Here you go. I'm going to even throw in a wife for you. He threw in a wife. Adam had everything he needed. Adam and Eve, they was living the life of, they was living the life. They was about that life, okay? They was all up in the garden just running and playing and laughing and no worries, no cares. And all of a sudden, here come this old trickster. He tricks Eve. Eve gives it to her husband. Boom. God comes walking into the garden. He said, hey, Adam, what's up? Where you at? Adam went around there. He hid behind some bushes. Adam, where you at? And he's like, oh, that's you, God. He know he heard him. That's you, God. Oh, I heard you calling me and I heard your voice in the garden and I went and hid myself because I was naked. And God was like, who told you you was naked? You didn't know nothing about naked and clothed. You were who you were. You didn't know. He's like, well, he said, you been eating at that tree? Well, what had happened, God, was that it was that woman. You know, so I always gotta do the blame game, right? It was that woman that you gave me. She tempted me, and I did eat it. But it was that woman. You gave her to me. He's trying to blame God, and he was trying to blame the woman. That woman you gave me, she gave it to me, and I ate. And then the guy was like, "Woman, what have you done?" She was like, "I was over there by that tree, and that serpent came, and he tricked me, and it was him." Okay? What did the Most High do? He kicked them out the garden. Yes, he did. And not only did he kick them out, but he put swords and cherubims, everything in front of the entrance so they could never come back. Sometimes we allow people in situations to stay around us too long, and we know it's toxic, we know it's not good, but we allow them to linger around us, and next thing you know, we wonder why we sick and got headaches and backaches and why we feel drained and tired, because some people just zap your energy. So you have to realize who you're hanging with. Even if it's family members, God didn't have no problem kicking Adam and Eve out. But the prodigal son, father, received him back. So it's nothing wrong with letting them go out there, bump their head, learn their lesson, and come back correctly. Okay? So I just wanted to come into the garden to encourage us, honey. When we have family drama, there's some decisions that we have to make. Honey, sometimes you just have to tell people, go out there and get you some business so you can get out of mine, honey. Find you some business to pay, because mine don't pay. Get out of my business. Go and live your life, and I'm going to live my life, and we're going to live peaceably, okay? So you ain't the only one. If you got drama in your family, newsflash, you're not the only one. So when Baby and Boo Boo and all them and come over, and Skeeter and Geeta come over to the house and they trying to cause some drama, sometimes you just got to show them the door, y'all. And I know we're social distancing, and this will be a good time to start going through your phone and introducing people to the block ministry, whether they're family, if they're toxic and their confusion and their chaos, introduce them to the block ministry, because we don't need no drama. We don't need no drama, whether it's family, friends, whatever. We don't need the drama. So I just wanted to come in and encourage us on tonight, y'all, to relax. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful holiday season, and don't be timid. Don't be afraid to introduce people to the block ministry. You know what the block ministry is? Take your phone out and block them out. Just block them so you don't have to deal with the drama, especially if they don't mean you or your family or your loved ones any good. All right, y'all. So this is Lady G coming to y'all straight from Lady G's Garden Cafe. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. But before I get out of here, I want to remind you all, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're watching me by way of YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Share the video and subscribe to the channel, y'all. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what in the world are you waiting on? So up until the next upload, I want y'all to introduce the troublemakers to the block ministry and introduce them to the block ministry. You got it. On purpose. All right, y'all, until the next upload.